Hey guys, I'm here in Beijing Daxing, the International Airport. I just got myself some lunch. Got over here. I don't actually know what I got, I'm going to be honest. Everything was in Chinese, but it looks really good. And I made sure there was no meat, just like seafood. So you got shrimp, something, I'm not really sure what this is. And then you got stir fry. I know this is stir fry. And then I got watermelon juice. Yeah, let's try it out. Now, before we get into the food, I just wanted to briefly mention my experience staying at the Beijing Daxing Airport and especially arriving because when I got into the customs, I was pulled over for not having a visa, which, makes sense. As an American, you're required to have a visa, especially when you enter China. But when I checked the consulate in my local state, it had announced that any American entering China with a connecting flight could stay visa free in China for a certain amount of time. Still, customs, even when I mentioned that to them, had never heard of it. And that could be because, again, this was announcement. It was just announced a few months prior to me going there. And even after me trying to explain it to them, they got upset, just to say the least. And like, I don't want to be dramatic, but the officials just had a lot of weapons on them. Like, I'm talking shotguns, ARs, everything. And the worst part is that none of them even spoke English. So I'm trying to explain the situation to them, explain like, hey, listen, I went to the consulate website, I did this, I saw that, but they didn't even really understand what I was saying. And it took a while before they could bring in someone who could. And even then, I couldn't show them the website because, Google was banned over there in China. I didn't really know what they used, right? And especially being interrogated, it was a little bit difficult to get them that. But in the end, the person who spoke English looked it up on their phone. And as soon as they saw the front page of the consulate website talking about this new policy, they just let me go right away. Like, as soon as he saw that website, he's like, you're free to go, which was a relief. But speaking of banned, pretty much every major app or site in China was banned, like Google, YouTube, Gmail, like anything like an American would normally use, which of course is a problem for me for not doing the right research and downloading the right apps. But it made it nearly impossible for me to get checked into my hotel. Like, it took them a long time before they could verify that, yes, I did make a reservation, which was just not a great experience, especially staying up until like 3 a.m. trying to communicate with the front desk of the hotel. All right, first I want to go straight in and try out the shrimp right over here. So, yeah. Mm. Wow, that's stupid good. Wow, it's like a little bit sweet. It's like I don't even know what like new flavors. I'm not really sure what I'm having here, but it's really good. Mm. It's like a little bit sweet, but not too sweet. Very savory. Kind of tastes like cashews. I'm not really sure, but it's really good. Wow. That's great. Yeah, let me try out some of the stir fry. All right, I'm gonna pick up a broccoli. That's really good. Not really sure what that was. Kind of tastes like a radish. I think that's a radish. And then I got this over here. I'm not really sure what this is. It looks like a mushroom of some kind. All right, it's definitely a mushroom. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then try out some of the watermelon juice. Oh, yeah, it's really good. Yeah, it's really good. It's like freshly pressed watermelon. That's nice. All right, I'm gonna finish my lunch here, and have a good one. But overall, I would blame my bad experience on poorly informed officials and very strict Chinese law, which honestly should be separated from the airport itself, as it was very clean and you could tell that it was very well maintained. And overall, I did have a great experience, ignoring those bad few instances that I had. And I would definitely recommend this as a layover for anybody, traveling around Asia or in China, as the layovers actually pretty cheap. Anyways, great job, Beijing Daxing. It was a great experience.